Well, that's as easy as frying an egg on the sidewalk on a hot day. Simply submit JPEGs of your work and our website to our email chocolateandart@gmail.com. Don't forget to put your city in the subject line so that we know where all this creativity is coming from. Duh. Excellent question. We ask artists to pay a small $15 fee per piece. I know what you're thinking. Why do I have to pay to submit my work? Well, we have to pay for a fantastic venue to showcase you. And this isn't a charity. You're welcome. But the good news is it covers you for both 1 and 2 day showings. If the show is only 1 day, the fee still applies. That's life. The minimum number of paintings you can submit are 3, the maximum 8. We ask that art be no larger than 36 by 36 inches. Am I right, ladies? Anything over that, up to 48 by 48 inches, there will be an extra $5 charge. We want to leave as much room for as many artists as possible. Don't be selfish. You're in luck. You've just won the golden ticket to the chocolate factory. Well, maybe not. But you do get a $5 discount. We ask returning artists to pay a $10 fee per piece. If your piece is over 36 by 36 inches, up to 48 by 48 inches, the original fee of $15 will apply. Do me a favor and look in the mirror, you sexy artist, you. That's right, you're responsible for selling your own artwork. But the best part is, you keep 100% of the profits. No, you didn't mishear me. I said you get to keep 100% of the profits! As far as payment options, cash, credit, or check, that's up to you. But if you go with credit, we recommend that you download Square on your smartphone or iPad. For those of you who are busy bees, it is not required for you to stay at the event the entire night. However, we do recommend it. Who's going to advocate for you better than you? Charm the audience, engage with them, become Facebook friends with them. Let them know the genius behind the work. If you have to leave an event early, arrive late, or can only do 1 day of a 2-day showing, make sure that you have a label with your artwork, with your name, your contact info, the price of the piece, and the name of the piece if there is one, so that the patrons have a way of contacting the artist. First, put your name, none of this anonymous nonsense. Second, put your contact info, your phone number, and email address. Third, the name of the piece, if there is one. And finally, the price of sale. Don't forget that last part. Know your worth, people. You think I'm doing this for free? Heck no! I get paid to tell you lovely people how this all works. How am I doing? Oh my god! This is so unexpected. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mom. Oh my god. Label should be a business card size of 3.5 inches by 2 inches. We ask that you bring your labels and your tacks the day of the show. Please arrive 45 minutes before the show begins so that you can find your artwork and put your labels up next to them. Remember Murphy's Law, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. So show up early. Really, just do it. Please. If one or more of your pieces is sold, first of all, aren't you amazing? Go you! If this happens, please inform your buyer they may take the piece home once the show has ended. However, if it is the first day of a 2-day showing, they may take the piece home once the clock strikes 1 a.m. That's only if you have a replacement piece of similar size to put up the next day. The best part is, there's no extra fee for replacement pieces. You're welcome. First, we ask artists to arrive during our drop-off hours that are listed with your artwork in hand, your payment, cash or credit, and your liability form completely filled out. We will then check you in, store your artwork together carefully, and we ask that your work is ready to be hung. We prefer wiring on the back of the pieces so it's easy to place on the walls. Any piece that is not ready to be placed on the wall will not be accepted. We do accept canvases with lips and alligator hooks. That being said, please have labels on the back of your work so that we know who they belong to. Just like daycare, there is a drop-off and a pickup time. Picking up your artwork is simple. You have two options. One, you can pick up your artwork at 1 a.m. the last night of the show, or the next day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. But I repeat, you cannot take your artwork home until 1 a.m. the last night of the showing. We want to give patrons a chance to look at your artwork. Oh, how many cool people do you know under the age of 21? I'm kidding. Kind of. But seriously, our shows are 21 and over due to certain content, live nudity, controversial subject matter, expression of art, and sometimes alcohol consumption. If you are under the age of 21, you can still submit your artwork. Unfortunately, you can't come to the show. But if you have a manager or a guardian, you can send them in your place. That's perfectly acceptable. But maybe not pick your aunt who's gonna drink a little bit too much Malbec and show everybody your
Chubby wubby baby photos.
Yes, you do get into the show for free, but if you're super popular and have a +1, your guests will have to purchase a ticket. They can buy one on eventbrite.com, or at the door, or from us directly at our drop-off hours during drop-off hours only. Vendors. Please submit a link to your website and or JPEGs of your products to our email address, chocolateandart@gmail.com. Don't forget, put the word vendor in the subject line, as well as your city in the subject line.
Every time that I open up my heart, I get neglected, but you just don't off.
We love to embrace musical talent, so if you're interested in playing at one of our shows, simply send samples of your music to our Gmail address, chocolateandart.music@gmail.com. Don't forget to put your city in the subject line so that we know where all these radical tunes are coming from.
Give you the sun, baby, and the moon will lose its worth. The casualties for love, 'cause love hurts.
If you're a body painter or a live painter, first of all, you're far cooler than I am. It's not that hard to be. But if you want to be part of one of our shows, simply submit JPEGs of your work to our email address, chocolateandart@gmail.com. Please don't forget to put your city in the subject line. If you would like to be a model for one of our body painters, please do not show up here asking me to evaluate you. Mikey, I told you to email me. This is so inappropriate. Simply send a full-length photo or a 3/4 length photo to our email chocolateandart@gmail.com. No nudes, please. Don't forget to put your city in the subject line. Mikey, go home. Call me. Seriously, I get off in like 20 minutes? You can find tickets on eventbrite.com. Ticket prices may vary from city to city, but don't miss out on our early bird ticket prices. So get your tickets sooner rather than later. Yeah, I guess, if we're not already at capacity for the venue. So plan a nice evening for your date. Go online, buy your tickets ahead of time. You don't want to miss the body painting. Dogs are only allowed at our events if they're service animals. Please inform us the task that the animal provides for you, and I'll keep a milk bone in my pocket just in case the furball gets hungry. Here you go.
Oh, you're a good puppy. He's a good puppy.
You can print your ticket, or if you join the rest of us in the smartphone age, you can pull it up on your phone and they can scan it on your mobile device. Isn't technology astounding? Your ticket is a single-day pass, thus meaning it's only good for one day of the show. You don't buy a ticket to a 2 p.m. Broadway show and expect to go to the 8 o'clock as well. Come on, people. Chocolatiers, please send us an email at chocolateandart@gmail.com with the word chocolatier in the subject line along with a link to your website. We want as many chocolatiers at our shows at no cost. Hope to see you there. We use Sephora Premium Milk and White Chocolate. It's trans fat-free, gluten-free, and kosher dairy. It's perfect for our chocolate fountains. So come hang out with us, buy art, sell art, look at art while enjoying some delicious chocolate. Actually, could I get a sample of that? Camera guy, what oh. Hi, I'm Maria Lena Skillings. If you were entertained by these videos, check out my website, marialenaskillings.com, or you can check out my YouTube series, State of Bloom. Thank you.